Welcome to Baxter's Blades. All you buck knife fanatics out there, you're entering the tiger pit. Ram! Fixed blade score number 3 from the antique store. I was like, man, look at all these giant fixed blades. What am I going to do? I saw this and I'm like, look at that little skinny handle. What is this? A 124? What the heck's a 124? Let's take a look at it. Well, I know what a 124 is. Brad had picked up a 124 and I did a review of it quite a while ago. So let's investigate this piece. Yes, Buck 124. An actual model number stamped on the Tang. USA, it has the Idaho stamp. So dating it, the Idaho stamp was, I believe, the first year they produced knives in Post Falls, Idaho, which would be 2005. So I do believe this is a 2005 Buck 124. It doesn't say custom, but I don't ever recall seeing this handle material. It looks very custom. Nothing on the back of the Tang. I'm assuming because it's a stamp, and the 124s I've seen only come in 420 high carbon boss heat treated steel, that is what this is. I have never seen a 124 with serrations. So very unique piece. It's a big boy. Also, if you remember my review of Brad's 124, the handle is much more substantial. This is, you can see it's almost a broomstick-esque roundness to it. It's not big, nice, heavy-duty micarta handle. I'm looking at the materials here. It looks like aluminum pommel. You do have the micarta spacer, aluminum guard. This looks like elk to me. Like high polished elk. This almost looks like a white smooth bone, but it's not a crack, so I think that this is elk. And then the middle here, it looks to be a nice dark, not getting good light here, nice dark desert ironwood with aluminum spacers in between. What a crazy score. Also, I don't recall them having a lanyard hole, so I don't know if this was added after the fact or if it actually came with it at the time of 2005. Again, it does not say custom on this blade, though to me it does look like a custom Buck 124. Maybe it was some sort of stealth run. Maybe they did Buck of the Month back in 2005. Maybe this was just a commemorative piece. I am not sure, but I've never ever seen one like it. And well, I don't have a Buck 124 in a collection. I guess now I do. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell this piece or not. If you are interested, you can let me know in the comments that you want this piece, and I guess shoot me an offer. I have yet to research what these actually go for. I know you can start building one in the custom shop for I think $200, and I can't recall what the standard 124s go for, if they're still available. I can check 1 second. Yes, the 124 is still available from the Buck website only. It's a web exclusive. They start at $200. You can build them in the custom shop. They start at $200, and then I think it's just 420 blade steel, and you can customize your handles. I don't see this handle material in the custom shop whatsoever, nor the shape. What a fascinating piece. and they do not come with a lanyard hole. Like I said, I don't know if this was added later or if this one particular model came with it back at its release. The custom shop, it comes standard with a black micarta. You can get maple burl wood, cocoa bolo, you can get ebony, elk antler, olive green micarta, ironwood, and burgundy micarta. I do not see this option in there. Like I said, this looks like a desert ironwood. It doesn't look like a burl wood. Very nice. Wow. That's not a knife. That's a knife. The Frontiersman, very reminiscent of a Bowie knife. I wouldn't call these like hard use knives that you can baton wood with, excuse me, though the blade stock is very thick, almost all the way down to the tip. You do have some light swedging right there. It is hollow ground, very slicey, and like I said, I've never seen one with serrations. Great for cutting rope or possibly cutting through some bone. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't sell this one. Maybe I should keep it because I've never seen one like it. And for first buck 124 Frontiersman, what a humdinger to have in the collection, for sure. Like I said, I'm not a huge fixed blade knife collector. I just had to get these because I knew if I didn't keep it, there's people out in the community who may want this, and I may be able to either sell it to them for what I got or do a possible trade with it. So let's line all three of the antique store finds out here. The 120 Buck Collector Club, the custom 819 that is spoken for, it's going to Kirby Creek Mo, and then the 124, which looks like a custom to me. Maybe they're customs back in the day, they didn't stamp customs on it. I have no idea. But what'd I say, 2005? This is a 2002, and this is a 2008. Well, upon purchasing all three of these, there was a third Buck Collector Club 112 there that I have been wanting to build one like it for a while in the custom shop. And the guy was asking a complete ridiculous low price. Now, to build that 112 in the custom shop, it would probably be over $200. And he said he would throw it in if I bought all three of these. That's another reason why I picked all these up. Wow, is all I can say. He was very happy to sell these, find somebody who actually knew something about these knives. And I'm very glad I got them. Like I said, this 819 is spoken for. I may be keeping this. If you're interested, let me know. And I probably might keep this 124. But if you're interested, shoot me an offer. You can find me on Instagram. You can DM me, direct message me. And we can either work out a deal, and if not, I will just keep these amazing pieces. What would you use this for, Baxter? Well, self-defense in case a bear attacks you. You can use it for a lot of things. You can use it as a camp knife. You could probably quarter an elk with it. Like I said, I do not hunt. The shape of it looks absolutely awesome for skinning. The serrations are great for cutting rope. You can use it probably to cut through bone if you really want to. Now, it's not a lot of serrations. It's probably maybe 2 inches worth of serrations right there. And this is the only stamp I have with the Idaho symbol on it. You can see the serrations right there. So very cool to find a knife that was manufactured the first year that buck was manufacturing in Post Falls, Idaho. Again, like I said, I am a member of the Buck Collector Club. I could post these there for sale and maybe somebody be interested. But I figured I'd show these out to the community, and just in case somebody was looking for one. Thank you very much for joining me in the buck pit. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.